Believe it or not, electric cars aren't new. They've been around longer than you think. Way back in the 1820s, a Scottish bloke named Robert Anderson cobbled together the first electric carriage. It was basic, think horse-drawn carriage, but with batteries instead of hay. Of course, this early contraption wasn't winning any beauty contests, and the batteries hopeless. But it sparked an idea. Over the next few decades, inventors tinkered with electric motors and batteries, dreaming of a world powered by electricity. But then came the internal combustion engine. Noisy and smelly as it was, it offered something electric cars couldn't range. And so the electric dream was put on hold, relegated to the dusty corners of history, or so it seemed. Fast forward to the early 2000s, a new player emerged. Tesla. This wasn't some stuffy old car company content with churning out gas guzzlers. Tesla was different. They wanted to make electric cars sexy, desirable, and most importantly, practical. The Tesla Roadster, launched in 2008, turned heads. Here was an electric car that could out-accelerate a Porsche and travel over 200 miles on a single charge. It was a game changer. Tesla's success sent shockwaves through the automotive industry. Suddenly everyone was scrambling to catch up. Established giants, caught off guard, started pouring billions into their own electric offerings. The electric revolution had begun. The period between 2020 and 2024 saw the electric car market explode. Global sales soared, with over 10 million EVs sold in 2022 alone. Governments, keen to reduce emissions, offered juicy incentives. Charging stations popped up like mushrooms after a spring rain. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The initial growth spurt led to some teething problems. Supply chains struggled to keep up with demand, leaving customers twiddling their thumbs. And while Europe initially embraced EVs, the removal of some government subsidies saw sales plateau. Meanwhile, other regions like India witnessed an electric surge. With its burgeoning middle class and a desire to curb its notorious pollution, India became a hotbed for EV adoption. So what does the future hold for electric vehicles? One thing's for sure, they're here to stay. Battery technology continues to improve, offering longer ranges and shorter charging times. Prices are steadily falling, making EVs more accessible to the masses, but challenges remain. We need a robust charging infrastructure that can handle the increasing number of EVs on the road, and we need to find sustainable ways to source the raw materials needed for battery production. The journey to an all-electric future is well underway. It might be a bumpy ride at times, but one thing's for certain: the future of motoring is electric.